Hello. Yeah. So this is a broad framework or a tool based for any data analysis that is saved in Excel. What are the broad rules as you can read? First rule to check the data integrity. For example, the data is anonymized over here. In case of amount, that the for every debit there is an equal and opposite credit. Then second row headlines given by the client. The data received by the client is the third row our headlines. If you see carefully, the sheet is marked as table 1. See over here, you will not see the word table design. You go one step, you will see table design. The table starts from row 3. Okay, it is important that the data has to be in table. The name of the table must be table 1, like this, and the name of the sheet should be trn. This is for control purposes. Now coming back to once how the tool broadly uses or it works, uh, the point where the client's data ends here in case of column 35, then there will be a column with a header space. You can read it over here, space. These are client name. After that there will be columns d1 to d9. This is for adjusting, taking the data that we want to analyze. We do not directly touch and analyze the client's data. So we pick up the data over here from the client. Here right now, I will delete whatever there it is so that I will be able to demonstrate. And followed by R1, R2. R is for rule. You can define the rule and process the data in D1 to D9. Now here the framework what we have prepared and what I'm going to demonstrate is that for R, RCM and blocked credit, block ITC section 17.5. So firstly what we do, we clean the data uh, concatenated or collected. Then we firstly clean the data, and more importantly we identify the words used by the client. Secondly, we have a checklist to identify RCM and a checklist to identify the credit was potentially blocked under section 17.5. So we will go with the words that we the it is typically the unwanted words that we want, rather than the whether you want to remove the words or not, or this and that. It's more important that to see how the tool works. So here we go. We want this tool narration. Then what is expected is that where you want in D1 it is to be placed after cleaning. So we have to give this range. Okay. Yeah. So here various words used by the him. Just to give a sample, I will come to a word Darwin. Typically, it may, this is purely out of spelling mistake. The word can be drawing, and this may decide the fate of, because if this drawing is regarding capital goods and it is other than plant and machinery, it has to be disallowed. So the point here making is that the client can make and does make spelling mistakes. We get to know this from the unique words over here. So after cleaning this particular uh, after cleaning, we run another program of RCM. We select the same file. Over here we want, correct, we want to catch relevant one, you can see there is a narration on TRN. Then I will choose R1 for RCM rule. You can choose any rule over here, and I will choose rule for catchwords of ITC. By the time it is processing, it will take hardly 5 seconds. We can wait and discuss. The whole point is, yeah, the word nil, as you are able to see, and the here pop up that comes, task complete, click OK to continue. So word nil is indicate that there is nothing, that particular transaction doesn't attract this particular test that we are conducting. Yeah, here. So statutory may indicate that there may be a potential for mm, RCM, cab, transportation, legal, security. These are the catchwords. As per, there can be more than in one transaction, like cab, rent, transportation. Same goes over here. If we click other than nil, like T, cab, wood, insurance, feminine. These are words. So these are the words which potentially indicate that the transaction may be hit by section 17 subsection 5, where input tax credit is not